Hello, hello, Internet. I am Ben, and Chris will be joining me shortly. We are in the top 16 cut of the Durham Regionals here at Atomic Empire in Durham, North Carolina. It's 9:45 p.m. We got started at Swiss at 10. Took about half-hour lunch break after round 3, 6 rounds of Swiss. We cut to a top 16. We had 112 players show up. Really cool list designs, a lot of U-boats, a lot of Palp Aces. Different
Creative players, you mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Creative players. This is Chris.
Hey, everybody. Sorry, I had to step out for a second. I'm here now.
Don't worry. All
Sorry,
right.
I said that wrong. Hey, everybody. There you go.
There you go. That's how it is, right?
I'm scooting up on your left, so try not to knock everything.
There we go. There we go. Okay. So.
Oh, look at this. You got everything set up already. I don't have to do anything.
Absolutely.
This is awesome.
Oh, yeah. So we got actually a really interesting list here on the left. It's Jeremy. He's a local player, one of the better players here. He actually came in with a store championship buy. There's 3 stores that mostly do X-Wing around here, and he won one of them in Cary, North Carolina.
He won one of them in Cary, and he played LOSD with VI and a generic R5 astromech, which is ridiculous.
Also Dutch. He played Dutch.
And Dutch.
Yeah, this man comes up with the weirdest lists, and it works for him every single time. So
Turns out being good at the game is a good strategy.
Absolutely.
Fly better.
And then Josh Curry is a fellow from Norfolk, as he said.
There we go. There was a mistake in the overlay.
I thought the internet hated our nicknames.
They will get over it.
All right, cool.
My nickname is very important.
Okay, cool. So you guys are in for a treat. This is looks like they're setting their dials. I don't know if they've called time yet or not.
I believe so. I'll double check.
All right, cool.
Before we say anything game changing.
But yeah,
71 minutes left in the round.
This tiny mind link business, the action economy they get from this, Chris, is insane. Absolutely insane.
Yeah, it's pretty obscene.
They can take their barrel rolls. They can still get their focus. They can still get their target locks and focus. I don't know. It's ridiculous, man. They all over the place. Oh yeah, update the banner. Raleigh region? No.
Regional even.
Durham regionals.
Oh yeah, we're in Durham these days.
Raleigh, yep.
Whatever, same thing. It's Raleigh/Durham.
Yeah. All right.
There we go.
Jeremy is actually the 16th seed with a 5-1. Was it 5-1 record?
Whoa! Hey, pause.
No, it was a 4-2 record.
Did you see the sloop deployment?
Oh yeah, it was great.
Next level.
And then and everybody gets a focus. Mind link. And Josh is the first seed, so we're seeing 1 versus 16 here.
Yep.
All right, so Jeremy slooping there. I guess that might give him a better angle to get him behind that shuttle. I'm not sure what the rationale behind that is, but
yeah. Well, I mean, benefit of a white sloop is you can deploy facing your own deployment zone pretty quickly. So now he can threaten a right turn
or another white sloop. Actually, that's off the board.
No, it'll be on the board.
That's good.
Or he can 1 turn behind the boat. He can go either way. It's kind of, I mean, the same way when you deploy your ace in the middle of the board, you can threaten a left turn away or a right turn in.
Absolutely.
Or whatever. You know, make your opponent make the first move. Seems like what this white sloop is, because he can 1 turn very comfortably there, to the right or left.
Right. And an irregular list actually from Josh too. Proton rockets on the Inquisitor, and he forewent the.
Did he put guidance chips on the shuttle?
He did actually.
Yes.
Man after
yes.
my heart.
We're slowly ruining all the list juggler data. Everyone, thank you for your assistance in this.
Good. Yeah, it's good. K. Dub Wadsworth. Interesting choice to bring Zuckuss in the Scout, and the other ships are going to be taking stress from it. Yes, but if there's anything that can relieve a stress, it's a contracted Scout.
Their dial is actually dumb, as
Right.
it turns out. A comment in the chat, could you please turn up the recording volume? I will do my best. So, fair warning, if you are listening to the stream, it's about to get a little bit louder.
All right. Blaine's on, if you need him on. Oh, yes. Blaine, we would love a mod warrior.
Yeah, so, chat, behave. Please no more timeouts.
Okay, so yeah, pump up the volume here. We were getting complaints
right.
about echoing.
I've also doubled it, so sorry about your eardrums if it's too loud now. Just let me know in chat. I'll get it fixed.
D Harmon 07, is this better?
Or he's like mega trolling us, and actually it's super loud, and now it's even louder, and everyone's just deaf.
He's not trolling us.
Look at those templates on the right, man. Those are beautiful. I bet really cool players use those.
Probably. Where do you get those templates, Chris?
You use guidance chips on your ship. That's how you get them.
No problem, D Harmon.
Yeah, no problem, man. Glad it works. Thanks for letting us know.
All right, and I know it's a red interceptor, but It is actually Sunterfell. Range
Yeah.
3 shot at the scout. He uses the dice app, so
He uses I love it.
we've got
Guidance shifts on the shuttle and the dice app. This all right.
we've got a ear to the ground on this, so I can kind of hear what he's saying if he.
Unlocking the phone
all-
for the dice app.
The entire internet knows his phone password now.
Oh no! All right, we'll have to let him know to change that.
All right.
The top 16 lists are on List Juggler. I'll post it in chat in a moment. Actually, every list is in List Juggler. Right now, our like outrageous TO, who's been entering List Juggler data literally since
10 a.m.
Since 10 a.m. He finished entering all the lists in the middle of round 6, like 10 hours later. So like huge props to Shane.
Looks like it's evaded.
He's getting the standings in now. So
Yeah.
I'll
It'll be up there.
paste it in chat right now if you can fill some air for me
Yeah.
with
So
your
it looks
beautiful
like
voice.
Sunterfell got a couple hits. That's not a real dice cam. Don't worry about it. All right, there we go.
Are you talking to the players? That's not a real dice cam?
Yeah, that right there. Is that
Oh,
showing up on the
no.
feed? Oh,
I
never mind.
accidentally made some test images in my background. So,
Oh, okay, cool.
so
Guri takes a shield and a hole straight off from
Wow.
looks like the Inquisitor. Yeah, range looks like a range 1, just barely. Maybe?
all right, let's make use of our fancy technology these days. So if you're the Inquisitor, I think range 1 looks something like something like that.
Yeah.
That looks like about range 1
right,
to me.
probably pretty close.
Turns out range Inquisitor, pretty good. In chat, yes, someone asked, can you use the dice app legally? You can use the dice app legally.
As long as it's the FFG official.
This is
one.
the second time I have ever seen it.
He had a story about that actually. He was at a tournament and his dice went missing. None of his promo tokens, just his base dice went missing. Somebody took them or he misplaced them or something, and he had to download the dice app real quick so he could keep playing in the tournament, and he's used it ever since. So
Yep.
let's see. All right. So what are you doing here if you're Sunterfell? Because these two U-boats here look.
That's a lot of threat. Well, so Sunterfell can actually just ignore at least one torpedo.
Right.
Like there's a zero. Well, I mean, not a 0% chance. He's not going to be able to land in range 3 of a torpedo
But what do
coming
you
out
think
of
his
here.
maneuver is? 2 forward? 3 forward?
So let's see.
Perhaps a bank 2.
So this guy, this U-boat, with a 1 turn will land like here. With this will be the front of his ship.
Yeah.
About like so. Which means his arc is. I mean, this is extremely approximate, so please don't riot on me, chat.
Oh, you're talking about the bottom U-boat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that looks like range 1-ish to me, if I had to guess. So if Fell goes 2 straight, he's like here. The front of his ship is like here.
Right.
So he is in squarely range 2, which means he can boost into it, but then this other U-boat, depending on how he moves the ship here.
That other U-boat could easily do
like
one and barrel roll to
Well,
block.
he could do like a 2-turn here, barrel roll first.
Right.
To block this area up here. Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Also, does he fit a 2 straight there? I might not be willing to make that maneuver in top 16 of a tournament. That would be
asteroid?
embarrassing, yeah.
That's
It
close.
looks clear, but we're also at a very slight angle. He'll be able to tell better than us. But, I mean, that's a pretty scary place for Fell to be because Jump Masters... I mean, I wish I had good enough handwriting to draw where you can block with a Jump Master because it's actually dumb.
It's
like,
actually here. I got a good
all
enough
right,
handwriting.
all right. Oh God.
So
are you just gonna draw a big circle? I'm ready
right.
for it.
You can block probably around.
Probably something like that
with Jump Masters, right?
Yeah. No. In all seriousness, though, a 1 turn from a Jump Master. I'm going to extremely approximate it while we're waiting here. So a 1 turn puts the ship something like this. Whoa, that's bad. Wow. Worst casters in A. Which means you can barrel roll into this area. You can barrel roll into this area. You can take the 1 turn this way.
And you can barrel roll without fear because Mind Link, at least you get a focus.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You get a focus for your barrel roll.
Right. But they're not U-boats. They can't use it for their for their ordnance.
So this whole area is blocked with a 1 turn. You can't go here if you're Sunterfell.
So maybe it's
if
a
he
hard
goes
2 and be
straight,
scared?
he also blocks the same width, but here. I mean, there's basically a like range 2.5-ish area around a U-boat. Not even a Bump Master, just any U-boat that says you can't go here safely.
Right.
So it's very taxing to play against as an Imperial Aces player, because all they have to do is guess right once, and you're in a lot of trouble.
Toasted.
I mean, Sunterfell can roll dice pretty well, as it turns out. I mean, you might get away once or twice,
Right.
with like a natural 2 of 8 auto thrusters Palpatine
But
type
top
deal.
16 regionals, do you really want to try it?
Yeah, no. Not willing to make that risk. There are some beautiful dice on the line here. Okay, so back U-boat, taking the 3 bank.
I think it's probably a barrel roll to try to catch the 4 forward, just to probably hem him in.
Yeah, we'll see. Because he could, yeah, gonna
It's a lock.
take a target lock because
Mind Link will get him a focus.
Mind Link will get him that focus. This U-boat may be the one going for the
That
block
might be
here.
the barrel roll, yeah. So that can hem Soontir in very, very
Yeah,
well.
because he won't get the torpedo with the block here, probably, but he will at least. Sorry about the cursor on the screen, everybody. There we go. But he will get some unmodded dice onto Fel, which is always good. So he's checking for target lock on the Inquisitor. Is that what that was?
Nope, fell.
Going on. Oh, Jeremy measured to the Inquisitor as well,
okay.
so I assume it was out. Gurry taking a 1 bank. Okay. Trying to land closer to actual range 1 of the Inquisitor.
Let me turn the volume on this thing up. I need to get more in my ear.
Maybe. It's as loud as it gets.
Oh,
right
that's good. Wait.
I didn't touch it.
Oh, they were just closer.
If that's good.
Okay.
Okay, so the Inquisitor is in a scary place right now.
It's probably going to be range 1.
It will probably be range Inquisitor at the very least.
That's range 2 for Gurry, but range 1 for Inquisitor, which
Yeah,
is...
but if you're actual range 1 of the Inquisitor, I mean, he's effectively...
Neutered.
Not neutered, I mean, he costs almost as much as a 3-dice primary
but
ship.
He's got proton rockets.
Oh, he has proton rockets.
So actually, there is no safe space from the Inquisitor.
Oh.
There is no safety.
So I wonder if that is range 1 or range 2.
Looks to me like it's close. Let's see,
So-
2.5 bases.
Yeah, so I mean, you can see the U-boat's a good measuring distance there. Oh, that's so close.
I think that's range 1.
Probably. If he just took, did he take a focus target lock there?
Yeah, he took
All
focus
right.
target lock.
Well, he knows better than I do, so.
Oh, so it was a bank 2.
Fel takes the bank
Barrel
2,
out of the arc.
which means a block with the. I don't know that he could have blocked that with
No,
the
he
3
couldn't have
bank.
blocked it.
So Josh, taking the. When you're playing U-boats, if there's a move that absolutely can't be blocked, even if it means you're not getting a shot that turn, it's oftentimes the
move you
best
take.
turn. Yep. So barrel rolls, takes a focus evade. He's going to be effectively immune to damage this turn. Pulling out the dice app.
Oh no, it's range 2.
That's extremely fortunate for Gurry.
Well, no bonus focus, but
Well, they all
I
have
think
focuses anyways.
yeah, I think Gurry's okay with not taking proton
So
rockets.
Fel is shooting at Gurry. This seems like an unlikely shot, but
He's just trying to drop her, I think. But
yeah,
she's
strip
got
some
auto
tokens.
thrusters. I
Auto
think.
thrusters, range 3. And Fel's probably not going to want to spend his focus there because of the 2 range 1 U-boats. I mean, auto thrusters will
taking-
help you, but
Yeah, he's taking range 1 at that.
all right. This is always a rough decision to make as the Imperial Ace player too, because the U-boats, once they fire their torpedoes, aren't really a threat, and you can't kill them before they fire their torpedoes. So shooting at them before you shoot at the thing that's an in-game threat is frustrating.
That is the one. He's shooting at the one with Zuckuss too. The one in
Okay.
the front has Zuckuss, and the one in the back has Forlom.
Really? Okay, I missed that. You'd think I would have read our list. How many points is Josh's list? We forgot to put it in the overlay.
98.
98. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yep, trading out those proton rockets for the sensor jammer for those proton rockets saves him a point.
Yep. I'm so glad you put guidance chips on that shuttle.
Oh, it's perfect.
It's beautiful. 98.
Take that, haters.
Yep. I believe I'm obligated to call him a massive troll now. Is that what we do to people who bring guidance chips onto ships that can't use it?
I think so.
Not calling out anybody in particular, but I'm calling out somebody in particular. You've hidden the stream from us.
Where's the? I'm trying to figure out the
What are you looking for? Lists?
number of people watching, tuned in.
Oh.
This top 16 match.
It's gonna be. I think it's this window. Just kidding. Next one. Yep. Top left.
Oh no.
Tab there. Oh, that might explain some of our frame drops. Let's close that. 70 people. Hello, 70 viewers. Also, feel free to, come in with any questions or anything about the lists or the players. I can answer a lot more questions about Jeremy because he's local. But Josh Curry, I've been talking to for a while. We played at Steel. And he's a good guy. That's all I got. That's my review.
Good guy.
5 stars. Good guy.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 would do business with again. A+++++.
All right. Looks like Palpatine.
Oh,
he's safe.
Hey, good choice of Palpatine
Wow.
token.
Soontir is out of tokens.
Yep. So he needed to spin the focus and.
Oh no, he's still got an evade.
Oh.
He's hiding.
Oh, so Forlom said no focus. Is that what happened?
That's what it was. Yep. Or Forlom said no evade.
Oh, okay. You spent the focus. Gotcha. Zuckuss shooting your ace is a scary thing, by the way.
Oh, absolutely. I one-shotted an Omega Leader, and it felt really, really nice. Actually, that was a Zuckuss made him reroll.
There's a very short list of ships that you never feel bad to absolutely murk, and Omega Leader's on that list.
Awesome.
Up there with Cornhorn. Who else is... That might be it. It might be those two ships.
Oh, this is the Zuckuss. Okay, this is the Zuckuss shot, making him reroll some evades.
Yep. Look at that. Master dice app usage. Re-highlighting dice, everything beautiful.
3 evades. Okay. Sunterfell's just fine. That's what happens.
Hey, Darman07, I did not realize there was a Charlotte area X-Wing Facebook. If you could send a Facebook message, I don't know if you're in the North Carolina one, but if you could get in touch with Chris Allen, we are looking into a North Carolina style tournament, and I would love to include you guys. I know it's a bit of a drive, but I'll keep you in the loop for what we're doing.
It's gonna be pretty sweet.
Yep, no other announcements. So if you are not if you're not Darman07, I said nothing.
So if you want to
look at that! Oh my God, the stress.
God, Zuckuss. See, but
did Zuckuss just do 6 total stress to that list?
But it does not matter. You
Yep.
know why?
Turns out U-boats never care about stress.
Also, yeah, he'll get his focus.
And he gets his focus.
Yeah.
He will not get target locks. He's not going to be shooting torpedoes for a very long time.
Yeah, that's.
But he's just going to use that one to bump now, so who cares?
If you guys want to watch these videos later as well, they'll be up on YouTube. Do we know if they're going to be on the Atomic Empires or ours or what?
I assume Atomic Empire. I don't know that there's an Atomic Empire YouTube.
Okay.
So I will post them when they're online onto like Nova and some other places. I'll put them on FFG as well. So there will be a link up somewhere. They will be somewhere.
Probably.
It'll either be on Carolina Crates or on Atomic Empire.
Which is our channel.
Good chance of both.
Yeah.
Hoping to go through and... Oh, I was going to say we'd have to go back and commentate all the games, but Derek gave us some nasty commentary.
Oh, yeah.
How's it going? Sorry, T.O. just stepping in to make sure everything's running all right on our end. These guys have been absolutely... I mean, I'm incredibly biased because the TOs here are the people that run our league and play with us every week. But they've been absolutely knocking it out of the park, and we really appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. Big shout out to John, Josh,
Steve, Shane,
yep, absolutely. Thank you, guys.
Getting everything in, I'm still amazed that everything is in List Juggler.
Oh, my goodness. Not one mispair.
Really? No mispairing?
Not a single
yeah,
mispairing.
everything was up pretty quickly.
And tons of people dropped.
Yeah, I don't know anybody who dropped.
The O2 drop drink club was...
the O2 drop commentate.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool club to be in. Derek could tell you.
Yep. I knocked that guy down. It felt good. Didn't get... Oh, I forgot to give him tequila.
Oh.
By Derek Tokaz tequila.
Yes.
So, really key turn happening here. So, the shuttle taking a 3 straight in. He's saying, I will take some potential torpedoes on my shuttle in exchange to put out some serious damage on your U-boats. Shuttles take about 3 plasma torpedoes to kill with a sensor jammer.
This one has no sensor jammer.
This one does not have a sensor jammer. You're right. It's still going to take 3. Spoiler alert. But really, with the 3 straight, it's very hard to hit him with a torpedo there. He would have to...
Pretty sweet block by that shuttle.
Yep, pretty sweet block.
And A-Train, 1313, thoughts on running U-boats?
Plus 3rd ship.
3 boring, the 2 sweet spot plus 3rd ship. So what we saw most of was 2 U-boats plus something else. Sometimes it was a 3rd jump master, but we've been calling them bump masters. Sometimes it was Zuckuss. In this case, it's Guri, and these U-boats aren't really like the classic U-boats. The two plus something else seems to be the more popular. There's also a double U-boats and Paylob list. Is there?
I think Josh is like, what does Mind Link do again? What is this?
It says what?
Huh? Porqué? But like honestly, my legitimate answer to that question is going to sound snarky, but 1 U-boat is good, 2 U-boats are great, 3 U-boats are great. Yeah. Like they are a fantastic 33-point filler ship. They are a fantastic 66-point filler ship. They're a fantastic 100-point filler ship.
There's supposed to be a hard counter to U-boat ordnance in Release 9.
Yeah, Alex Davey came out and said, guys, we put out a counter to U-boats and Wave 9. I think it was on Scum and Villainy.
Okay, well that's
think if I'm butchering that, sorry, but you know, Free shout out to Scum and
Oh,
Villainy.
reading my mind link again.
What does this do? At least Manaru's not here to make everything awful.
So for those of you who don't know, Mind Link is an elite pilot talent, 1 point. And it says, when another friendly ship equipped with Itani Mind Link is assigned a focus or a stress token, if you do not already have a token of that type, you must assign one to yourself. So when somebody in your list gets stressed, everybody gets stressed. When somebody gets focused, everybody gets focused. So it allows your ships a little bit more freedom with their actions, and they're not sacrificing their focus in their defense or offense.
Fel clears.
Yeah, ooh, very nice.
Yep. And I know not everyone plays Palp Aces or against Palp Aces, but again, if you can find a way that your Palp Aces have actions every single turn, you will never lose a game, ever.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you're playing against Palp Aces and just rolling dice and never ending the game and taking the draw at the end. Like, Palp Aces against U-boats, if you're not bumped, you're just never taking damage. You can take 2 torpedoes at range 3 and have very little risk of taking damage.
TLFJ 200, the Bump Masters actually made a pretty good showing today.
I got knocked out of this tournament by a Bump Master.
I got knocked out of this tournament by a Bump Master. Same Bump Master, actually. Same guy. He's actually in the top 16. He's a really good player. From up here from Atlanta. It's a good play against. So U-boats, the general wisdom is beat them with aces. The Bump Master is a very good counter to that, or at least supplements that poor matchup. For those of you who don't know, Bump Master, it's usually just a Jump Master equipped to screen aces. So it usually has Intelligence Agent, usually has anti-pursuit lasers. This particular one that both of us had lost to had Intimidation.
Yeah,
and
adaptability is another good choice.
Yep. So you can block other U-boats, and then also it had Feedback Array.
Yep.
So it was a double whammy. My Omega Leader bumped into him, took a damage from his anti-pursuit lasers, and then took another damage from his Feedback Array.
How'd that feel?
It was pretty mean. And then
Omega Leader deserves it.
Oh yeah. And then in the next round, the same thing happened. 1 damage from his.
Yeah, it's very easy to, if you have a Bump Master and you have an ace within range 2, and you're facing each other, like you're not in front of the ace, or really behind him, as you're concerned. Because if you're in front of the ace, you can usually put yourself in a place where you can take a maneuver, and then no matter what move they pick on their dial that you see with Intelligence Agent, you can block it with a barrel roll, which is very good.
So Jeremy has actually engineered a block with Guri here, taking advantage of the Inquisitor's stress. So he knew that if the Inquisitor wanted to turn into the battle, he would have to get blocked by Guri, and that is actually a pretty good setup for his U-boats to take advantage of.
Yeah, well, so if I'm Josh here and I say, oh, Guri can block my 1 bank here, I don't know that I care much.
No, you've got Palpatine, you've got auto thrusters against one of the U-boats, and the other one just has a focus.
Yeah, well, and they'll both have focuses, but one's going to be out of arc through a rock, and the other's going to be range 2, and they're both primaries. It's kind of like, oh, I can shrug this off. This isn't. If you take 1 or 2 damage on the Inquisitor early in the game, yeah, you have to play your Inquisitor more conservatively later. But if that means
he's triggering Zuckuss though.
Oh, it's happening. Okay. Ooh, wow, 2 more stress. Okay. I have no idea what's being rolled on green dice.
He's Palpatining something.
Things are happening.
Hold on.
Expert dice app usage.
Oh.
There they go.
Okay, I guess he Palpatine and he was fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that U-boat is happy to just take stress forever. I mean,
yeah,
at 5-6 stress, it still gets actions. You know, not a big deal. Guri looks like it's getting shot at. Nothing interesting happening.
Bellamont should have gone 3 straight with the Inquisitor. That probably would have been a good move. You could have boosted around that arc of the other U-boat. He didn't take any damage, though.
Yeah, he didn't take any damage.
And now he's not stressed anyways.
And also, I mean, he doesn't have much to gain by going 3 straight. The Inquisitor's always range 1. If you're getting blocked at range 3 and the only shot coming at you is 2 dice, I mean, again, like, that's nice, I guess. I don't really care. We have Palpatine. Yeah, Zuckuss is on it, but again, your Inquisitor, even if your Inquisitor takes 2 shields from it, it's just not a big deal.
So neither of these lists are really doing much damage to each other. I mean, Guri's taken 2, and the U-boat with Forlom has taken a shield.
This target lock on the U-boat, the rightmost U-boat, is that on?
It's on Soon Tier.
Okay, so it is on a. Okay, I didn't know if it was a red target lock or a blue target lock.
It is.
So it's on Soon Tier.
Yep, and that is the Forlom U-boat that has taken 1 damage, locked onto Soon Tier.
So this.
You can tell the Zuckuss U-boat now.
Yep. So Josh's shuttle's in a lot of trouble here because it is stressed. It has to 1 straight. I mean, it's going to 1 straight.
Right.
But Jeremy's U-boat, I assume, is going to 2 sloop here. The rightmost U-boat will take a 2 sloop. and always be behind that shuttle forever and just unload torpedoes into it.
Right,
and you can no longer play your bored and uninterested Inquisitor that I've been describing when you don't have Palpatine anymore.
Right.
And your student tier has lost a significant chunk of offense.
You've actually halfway killed Soontir once you...
Yeah. No, you've killed the... Soontir Fel is a 35 plus 30...
33.
No, his is... There's no sensor jammer here.
You're right.
There are guidance chips,
There are
but
guidance
it's
chips.
35 plus 29.
29.
So he's a 54? No, I suck at math. 64 point ship.
Yeah, with 2 attacks.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
with 2... What's ish? The Inquisitor, like, very rarely do I... I'm not a great Palpaces player. I brought Palpaces. I've been playing it for the past few weeks for my usual crack swarms. But very rarely do I ever Palpatine anything on...
Jeremy just content to bump the shuttle and clear stress.
Interesting. Okay.
I guess he could slip around him next turn and get his target lock, and actually maybe if the shuttle actually clears that U-boat, get some distance to lose.
Looks like we're just going for more blocks on the Inquisitor. All right.
Unfortunately, didn't clear a stress on that.
There we go. Josh pulling out the choo-choo tracks here.
Yeah.
Also...
Thomas the Dank Engine, come on.
Thomas the Dank. Speaking of Thomas the Dank Engine, I saw very in-joke when I went back and watched my Steel streamed game that was bad. Don't watch it.
I watched that one. It was good.
Yeah, so, but I caught somebody in the Twitch chat say Centipede train tracks when I had to bump my decimator. I don't know who you were, person, but I appreciated your humor. It was hilarious.
Shout out Centipede Train Tracks.
Oh, look at that. Speaking of Steel Open, what a beautiful logo.
Oh yeah.
I actually have to give props to those guys. Like Aaron has been doing fantastic.
On point.
Yeah, I can't see what's going on, but I do see 2 beautiful
I'm
heads.
trying to decide if Guri is hitting that rock or not.
Oh.
Could be death.
Yeah, that could just be a dead Guri. A Dury?
Yeah, Dury.
Did they get a resolution, or are we asking
Let's
the
see.
judge?
I think.
We'll find out.
Nope, she's
Target.
fine.
Yep, everybody's getting a focus.
Focus up.
It's really too bad that Star Vipers are not real interceptors that can evade, because that would be a great turn to evade and give everyone a focus in the combat phase.
You know, instead, I think we're going to make them pay 2 points for their system upgrade.
And have it be unique.
And it looks like the Inquisitor is not going to get a shot.
Oh,
this turn.
wow. Okay. And Fel is...
Let's see. Let's use their technology.
Yeah, all right. Here we go. Fancy technology time.
Where is it?
Just draw randomly to start. That's the only... There it is. There, you're right there. You're right there.
I see.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that almost straight line.
Yeah.
Yep, out of arc. Hey.
Our Marshal Josh is joining us here.
Our grand dear leader, Josh. Okay.
Okay. So we have
Appreciate it.
on table 7, Sam with his tie crack swarm has bested Chase with
Imperial A-holes.
Yep. Omicron group pilot. Yep. Omega leader Jackson Wampa. Thank you.
Appreciate the update. So that's the first game that's wrapped up. Crack swarm's always fun.
Oh, it's so fast.
Except for...
Uh-oh, there's the flower.
I was just checking around time.
How much time is left in the round?
Okay. 45 minutes left.
45 minutes left in
That
the
is
round.
a fast game.
Wow, not even halfway.
We like to start our games real fast. Like my games generally started when we were finishing obstacle deployment, just to keep everything on schedule. So that was like a 30-minute game that just went down.
So
Good old crack swarms.
So now this 4-LOM U-boat is in a bit of a spot now, because if he does that 2 sloop around the shuttle, that's really easily punishable by Soontir, because it lands him, like here-ish, or if I could draw.
Wow, beautiful.
Right, it lands him like here-ish.
Yeah,
right?
And then Fel's gonna 2 straight.
Right, yeah.
And then that U-boat's gonna have a rush
straight,
in.
yeah.
Any straight. Fel's gonna do something
without fear. I mean, actually, probably even a faster maneuver than that, because he wants to kind of lead Guri through that rock, maybe.
My Fel here might take a 2-turn right. That's not a very punishable move.
Guri can block, but who can take advantage
nobody's
of it?
shooting at him. Yeah,
Not really anybody.
and that's a great position for your Fel to be in, because the 2 sloop on the rightmost jump master isn't going to have arc, and the bottom jump master isn't shooting a torpedo like ever again.
Probably not. How did it get a target lock?
I think it took it very early.
R4 agromech.
Oh my god! Oh, the combo.
The list. Wow.
Oh wow! these commentators don't even know what's going on.
Oh, my
this
goodness.
is so next level.
White
All right,
sloop.
this
Wow.
just got way cooler. Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
All right, chat. If you saw that, you should have said it because
Yeah.
that is awesome.
Oh my goodness. So the R4 Astromech, the R4 Agromech
Oh,
on the
yeah.
Zuckus one, so the one that's always stressed.
Yep.
He gets his free focus from MindLink. He
And the other
spends
one
it, he
has
gets
an
his free
overclock
target.
art. Brilliant.
Yeah, the other one gets
This
the
is next
overclocked
level.
R4 to get his focus back whenever he spends it. Oh my goodness, this synergy is ridiculous.
That is some.
The amount of action economy you get with that
Yeah,
MindLink
no, this is
preposterous, man. It's preposterous.
You actually only ever need to take actions with one ship in this list.
Oh yeah, and well, not even that, because Guri could just be range 1 or something, right?
This is fantastic. Gary's range 1 gives your list 3 actions.
Stress irrelevant. You are right, TLFJ. I did not even see that. I just assumed both of them were overclocked. I just copy pasted that list in there and wasn't even thinking.
And I see someone else in chat. I can't read the chat names from here. Says, he can't shoot the torpedoes with the target lock. He just has to wait a turn. Just
White sloop.
yeah, take your white sloop. So this jump master has a lock on Fel. It can take a 2 sloop. I mean, it can spend that later. It'll have the focus to then modify the target locked shot. Just fantastic. And then you can even spend the target lock to shoot. You have a focus. Once you spent the focus, you'll get another target lock, and then you can then modify those dice further with that target lock.
Man, like I said, Jeremy has like these wackadoodle lists all the time, and they always work for him.
They always work.
Like
My bad lists are just bad.
right, yeah, exactly.
His out there lists are just awesome.
My fun lists are like code name for bad, right?
No, your 40-point shuttle is the new meta. We just haven't caught up yet.
You know what? Okay, 40-point shuttle is the new meta. No, I had a full health shuttle again in my second match. He blew up my Omega Leader and my Karner Jacks. I had a full health shuttle. I was just like, good game. It's like,
Just slowly went straight to the edge of the board.
and
I'm going home.
Palpatine's out. Oh my goodness. All right, this game just got a lot more interesting.
Yep.
Target lock from nowhere.
Well, for me, I mean, the game was always interesting to the players.
right. It's just I was blind, but now I see.
Yep. Then I played Derek Tokaz in round 1. Which was an extremely rough, round 1 pair. I'm like, all right, we'll take, there's 112 people. Oh, let's just play one of the best people round 1. Fantastic.
Oh, Derek.
Yeah, but
He was running a Hawk though.
He was running a Hawk. So he's running Juke Jake with Prockets.
Oh, this shuttle is dirtling like
Yeah.
shuttles do. That's actually not a bad spot for the shuttle right now, because that Guri that Guri is probably going to be an arc this round unless I can boost it.
All right, I'll shut up with my story now. So this contracting scout does in fact take a 2 sloop. Someone in chat asked, why would he have chips? My question is, you have a modification slot. Why would you not take chips?
Right, it's Boba Fett bait is what
Yeah,
it is.
Boba Fett bait.
Yep.
It's one more decision your opponent has to make.
It's not a troll. It's like Boba.
No.
So Boba Fett might get screwed over by chips one round. You're like, I hate this upgrade, right? Screw Palpatine. I'm gonna get rid of the chips.
Yep.
It did so much damage.
That
to him.
chips might give more hits over a game than Palpatine.
Absolutely.
Maybe not on a shuttle.
You never know.
So the Inquisitor's in a rough spot.
Yeah. Well, so he doesn't have a target lock on the
I mean, he
Inquisitor.
doesn't have it this turn.
Right.
Next turn he does.
Yeah, but now you got some.
Fun fact
U-boats
about the Inquisitor:
closing
he
for
does
the
not
kill.
move quickly.
Nope.
And if he does move quickly, he's no longer in range.
He's not getting actions.
So Guri looks like going for the Fel block. I like it. That probably blocks a 2 straight, I'm assuming.
yeah, he's pretty much, I guess, forcing Fel to go fast here.
Yep. Fel can get blocked here, and it's not a huge deal.
Right.
But he still doesn't want it to happen. Oh, so he's blocking. Okay. Interesting.
Blocking the 3 forward, I guess. Maybe.
Oh, no. I mean, I think a 2 forward, maybe even just feeding tokens to the rest of the list. Because now, do Star Vipers have a 1 turn? I don't know this
They
shit.
do. It's a white.
So now Guri can take a 1 turn and be behind Fel. Next turn might be the goal. So now the Inquisitor's in a real scary spot. Because the 3 bank, so everyone says, U-boats turn left better than they turn right. They still turn right pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
You can take a 3 bank, it's still white.
Turn right a lot better than the shuttle turns right.
They do turn right a lot better. They don't turn right better than a shuttle with a damaged engine.
Oh, you're right.
Then they turn right just like a shuttle.
Just like. Actually, even better. They got a hard one.
I mean, I guess. Whatever. Then they don't turn right, they just don't move.
Right. All right.
So did Fel reveal his dial here?
He's about to. I think he's pondering his actions with Inquisitor right now. Like you said before, this Inquisitor might be in a little spot of trouble here. All right, so he's tokening up. So he's stressing himself out, which means he's got to go slow next turn.
He does. So his
Putting
options are go straight or turn or right bank 1.
Yep, there's the 4 forward from Fell, the really aggressive move,
Yep.
seeing the sloop coming.
God, those templates are just so good looking.
You and the templates, man.
Have you seen them? Have you played with them? Sorry, I don't speak to plebs who use pleb templates.
Nope. Sorry. I'm not good.
Don't ever speak to me or my templates ever again.
All right.
Dice app.
3 hits from Suntir.
Did he roll 3 or 4 there?
He rolled 4 dice, but he got 3 hits.
Oh, okay.
I heard him say it.
The dice app. All right, everyone, please go home and bring guidance chips on things and use the dice app.
Mm-hmm. Only half of you need to put guidance chips on things. We need to throw things off. If all of them do it, then
yeah, you're right. Or if you have if you're playing a Dice Worm, bring guidance chips on
So he spends his
half of
focus
them?
and then uses overclock to get a stress and a focus back. So that stresses Guri out too, which actually makes Guri's dial a lot worse.
Guri's dial when she's stressed is not good.
No, it's not.
But a one bank there isn't bad.
But also a hard one, keeping the stress. You still probably get your focus from.
Yeah,
being
I mean,
at
I don't
range
know
1.
what action you want other than
Mind Link.
Yeah,
right?
you'll probably get it from Mind Link. She
Whatever.
can one turn here. It's fine.
Welcome to X-Wing, where it's all made up and the stress doesn't matter.
Yeah. Stress control? What's stress control? It's like we had a local player here just started bringing sensor jammer wired robots, which was
it.
outrageously next
was that
level.
Rob?
Yeah, Robert.
Oh, yeah.
Robert Rice started bringing sensor jammer robots, and no one was prepared for that. It was like,
Nobody.
you brought what on your?
brought-
I got paired against him in a store championship. And was like, my TIE fighters are never going to hurt these robots.
They thought it was the Tin Man, but it turned out to be the Terminator Man. I'm telling you.
Yep.
It's
And
Did
this
you
was
see-
at the peak of stress. This was right before Wave 8 came out. So this is everyone's playing stress control list. So he plays against.
Go ahead, stress me out. Give me a reroll.
So he plays. One
Feed
of his
me your
rounds
anger.
was 2 Hawks with Tactician, a Stress Hog, and 2 Z95s, which was the single most boring game I've ever watched. First of all, but the Brobots never took damage and they never turned, and the Hawks just slowly died. It was great. So
so we're making it so he can't use his evade with the Forlom. Yep. Oh, Sunter takes a damage.
wow, really?
He'd
So
already
that
used
is-
Palp. He'd already used Palp on the attack.
Really? So he
Okay.
palped the attack.
Or no, maybe he Palped. Oh, he might have Palped the defense for the Inquisitor.
That I mean,
something.
regardless, that's outrageous. That's super game changing.
Oh yeah.
A a Fel that's lost his stealth device is
Oh,
a scary
absolutely.
ship to fly.
Yeah,
he's
so-
not one whole Vader scary to fly, but
This-
he's scary.
This game is definitely turning around in Jeremy's favor a little bit here, because he's still that Zuckus one is full health, only 2 damage off that Forlom one, and Guri's still sitting at the same damage she was.
Yep, still 3 hull left. I mean, you see an interceptor with the damage on it. It's like, oh, it's almost dead. No, it's fine. Actually,
Yeah,
you lost your one shield. You lost your 1 crit defense that was never going to stop a crit anyways.
What?
Yeah, the 1 shield
Star
on the
Viper?
Star Viper.
Oh yeah.
Look at this pile of tokens on Curry.
Whose is whose? That's not for whom the focus tolls. It tolls for the.
Looks like they got it sorted out.
Did you see what I put up on the North Carolina Facebook group?
Maybe.
Christian put up man your ships, get
Yes.
ready, and Rob said something, and I said, Rob, you don't man your ships, you robot your ships.
Yes,
this
correct.
Man always runs robots,
This
and he's
is-
probably one of the best robots players around here.
Yeah, that was the hardest robots game I've ever played.
Right.
Was against him. We crushed him because robots are scum,
Right.
but
And even
literal scum.
Right. But like even now,
No,
when
actually, we
robots-
didn't crush him. That game was super clutch.
Yeah. Well, like even now, when Brobots really are not in the meta in any sort of respect, just like Imp Aces just hurt them so bad.
Yep. If there's any experienced robot players in the chat, let me know how your U-boats matchup goes, because
Yeah.
I could see arguments being made either way.
Hey man, there's like no delay in our feed, because I hear him talking through the door and I hear him talking in the headphones. It's
Well, yeah, in the audio feed, the stream's gonna have like 30 seconds delay.
Oh, that's right. We're seeing this, but they're seeing.
Yeah,
it
we're
30
seeing
seconds
it
later.
as it goes out.
I see.
Some behind the scenes action going on.
Oh, we're not. That's right. This is a preview, not
Yes,
actually
this is
Twitch.
what's being
Okay.
broadcasted now,
We're
not
actually
what
watching
people are
Twitch.
seeing.
Okay, cool.
So that's why there's like a 30-second delay on chat and everything.
Well, these people are living in the past, man. I'm telling you.
Yep, you guys gotta look forward. So, this bottom U-boat, where is its target lock? Is it still? It's still on
Sintir
Fel.
still.
Okay, so he
Yeah.
did not move it to the Inquisitor.
He didn't, which I think the
No,
Inquisitor
alright,
was ionized there from.
Oh, he was ionized.
Keeps
Okay,
the
I was
stress.
very surprised to not see a sloop there.
Yeah, no, he was ionized.
I don't know that a sloop would have cleared there now that I'm looking at it, though.
So he's going to actually have to rely on Guri's focus here. So actually, Josh could really easily rob this whole list of focus this turn by not being at range 1 of Guri, unless Guri clears the stress and focuses, which then Guri's not shooting. I guess Guri's.
Guri might be on a rock if she tries to clear that stress.
I think 1 clears at the rock.
Does it?
Oh yeah.
My casting. Oh yeah, you're right. Wow,
baby.
not even close. Who hired this caster?
Sabic Shark. He played robots a lot. He got away from them in Wave 8 meta because the multiple heavy attacks focusing on 1 alpha strike is crushing. Before that, the stress meta was starting to hurt them.
Yep.
That probably about sums up the experience of a lot of robots players, I think. I think Sensor Jammer was briefly run on them when TLTs came out, but the K-Wing Tacticians and the Stress Hog Y-Wings with the TLT really just shoved them right out of the meta, I think.
Yep. Well, and I mean, answering the question about U-boats, you're even if you die, if you get 2 evades out of your torpedo shot, you're still losing 3 shields.
Right.
And then you're taking crits the next turn. So I was curious, maybe you can arc dodge it and have it work out pretty well. But the Inquisitor. Did Ben? You're Ben. Did Josh sell out his Inquisitor here? If Jeremy had moved that target lock over, he might have, but could probably take a boost, but that'd be in range 1 of the other one, and then a single action. Because the Inquisitor can't, push to focus evade like Fel can. If you push, you're stuck with either a focus or an evade, and usually you want both.
Old Jeremy Howard. Not watching the stream like he needs to be.
Not watching the stream. So Fel, gonna hang out behind this. That's a very brave place to put Fel.
Whoa! Especially without a stealth device.
Yeah, no stealth device Fel. I mean...
And Forlom is right there.
Because Guri's gonna get behind him, and then Guri's gonna be behind him forever because Star Vipers don't move.
Oh.
So Fel is rolling into this U-boat. Is this the U-boat that has lost 2 shields?
Alright, 2 hits and a crit fell into that
man,
U-boat.
that's just not enough.
2 shields.
Alright, yep.
Got 1 evade.
Did he palp for the crit?
No, he did not. He spent focus. But now that's more open to Forlom because you can Forlom that focus away too.
You can.
Which actually, it's pretty much... No, it's actually better to Forlom the evade away.
Yes.
Because I think at 4 dice is where it's even one way or another. 4 dice is where they're even, but Soon Tier's down to 3, so...
So Inquisitor looks like he's taking the shot. Oh, 2 crits through. Wow. I don't know if you caught what those were.
No. I can go look.
All right. Ben is no longer with us. I'm going to lock him out while he's gone. I got to be quiet for a second. Our door is open. I don't want to disturb our players. Oh, back very quickly.
Direct hit and weapons failure.
Oh, wow. Those are both brutal. So that means he's down to 2 hull on that.
Left. So that's the thing about the Mind Link builds is when you start losing ships, that action economy just exponentially falls off.
Oh, we got more results.
All right.
What do we got?
We have lead with Miranda Chopper, bested by John Louie.
Yeah, John Louie made the top 8. John Louie running U-boats.
John Louie is a very good player. I've been to 3 regionals, and he's been top 8 in every regional now.
Yep.
Running his triple U-boats.
Which means he has dice again.
Miranda Chopper made top 16.
It did,
Look at that, man. Who says Rebels are dead?
A lot of people say Rebels are dead.
I do too.
I think we're both one of them. Yeah. 2 of them.
You ain't wrong.
Oh, Jeremy, looking anguished at his 2 blank red dice.
I think spend focus, get lock, spend lock.
He's touching all his cards, maybe getting more powers from him. Mm-hmm. Do I think the new TIE Defenders are going to impact the meta? Extremely yes. Very,
so
very,
what
very,
Jeremy can
very
do here
yes.
is spend the focus, overclock it back. Oh, actually, that's not R4 Astromech, yes, but... Oh, never mind, that doesn't do anything for him. Oh, he spends focus, reassigns a focus, and gives a focus to the bottom one now. Oh, that's so dumb. I love it. Oh, another result.
Man, people are getting knocked out left and right.
Okay, Preston Pitzer, what is it? Oiken and Whisper
Yep.
bested Andrew with Kanan and Aaron Kraken.
Yep. So Preston continuing to show every tournament I've seen Preston play at, he just like top whatevers. At Steel, he went top 4 and was like, actually, I have to go. So
Too good. Too
too
good
good.
for this.
Too good to play with us plebs.
So he is now in the top 8 of the Durham Regionals. His Decimator and Whisper.
Yeah, Whisper. I mean, we watched him. Well, we didn't watch him.
He was
but
on the stream earlier.
He was on stream beating like a
Twice in a row
outrageously
he was on the
unfavored
stream.
matchup, right?
Him and his Banana Boat. Well, it was
U-boats?
it was a Bump Masters list.
Oh.
Same one that beat us. He made it look like a child's play.
Angry arm fist.
Oh yeah, him and his Banana Boat Decimator, man. I'm telling you.
It was not painted like that last I saw it. I really like
it's
the
a
new
good
paint
paint
job.
scheme. Well, he's got a matching Phantom with it too.
Yeah,
It's
it looks
the same
good.
thing.
So did the other U-boat lose some shields in there from the shuttle? It looks like it lost 2.
Yeah, that shuttle probably hurt a whole lot.
All right.
He wanted the. I think he triggered that overclock just to give him a focus for that defense. But now Guri is stressed again. Ah, God, this is dire straits. I think.
Yeah, it's a scary place for Jeremy. But you got to remember, stealth device is off fell. And how's the Inquisitor doing on shields? Have we lost any?
I don't think the Inquisitor's taken any damage, but I'm not gonna like totally prescribe to that notion. Let's see. So I'm a little bit confused. This rightmost jump master I think should be double stressed now because he carried one from the Ion this turn.
Yeah. I think they saw the second stress there. Thought it might have been a mistake.
The second stress was from the
because
overclock.
it was there and got picked up.
Right.
Hey, more results.
Okay, Carlos with Jax and Inquisitor. Bested Ronnie with Soontier and Inquisitor. So, 2 POW bases. You're welcome for not putting that on the stream.
Yeah, we've been trying to pick cool lists for everybody. So I beat Carlos in Swiss, so that means I'm as good as everyone in the top 8,
Absolutely,
right?
that's
what that
exactly
means.
what it
In a game that I totally deserved to win, and Suterfeld didn't bail me out with no
once.
action dice.
I've beaten you once too. I've beaten Jeremy before. That means I made top 16, right?
I think so.
Okay, not 112th.
And I've beaten Tyler, and Tyler's beaten Paul. So I have 3 world
So
championships.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hear that, Paul?
I think that's how that works.
I think he's listening, right? Are you listening, Paul? All right.
So yeah, Jeremy's in a rough spot here.
Right, because well, like I said, I think that rightmost one needs to be double stressed.
Well, I mean, even yeah.
'cause
So
the
what is
overclock
your so a 3 left bank on a U-boat? Is it green?
No,
No.
none of the
Not
threes
even
are
the
green unless you've got.
And then they're all
orange.
green.
Nope. Yeah, exactly.
But 3 straight is also white.
White. Yep. So you got 2 straight,
Ooh.
2 bank, 1 bank, a hard 2 and hard 1.
What do you think about like a 1 turn into the shuttle and just block Fel for Guri?
That's probably because that basically forces Fel to bug out and not get a shot. That will really hurt from that Inquisitor though, doing the 2 straight.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the Inquisitor, it's
Or
going to
bank
hurt
1.
no matter what. Like, you're at range 1. He's range half, a
Yeah,
third
it's
of the
just
board.
like
The Inquisitor is a
it's
U-boat
just-
slaying
it's just
machine.
pain, man. It's like.
But I don't, like, is there anything you can do to get away from the Inquisitor here? You might just have to eat it.
Well, you could destroy him with this bottom.
You could pilot skill kill him after he shoots.
Well, you don't get him after he shoots. You kind of trade a U-boat for Inquisitor, but which is not fun. Hey, Paul Heaver is listening. Sweet. Welcome to the stream, Paul Heaver. You hear that? Chris has 3 world champions because he beat Tyler once and Tyler beat you once. That's how it works.
Yep. My new shield tokens will be in the mail soon, I'm sure. All right, so we do have the 1 turn from Jeremy taking some really aggressive bumps here because he just doesn't care about actions.
Well, yeah,
it's awesome.
So he's got that lock on Fel. So if he can engineer a block here and get him a focus with Guri, that's going to be some ordnance
Look at
coming
those
into
train
Fel,
tracks.
right?
It doesn't help at all. That's the worst bump I've ever seen in trying to resolve.
Buh.
There's just can we even train track that? I don't know. I mean, technically, yes. Where's Tabletop Sim when we need it? I didn't say Tabletop Sim on stream. Never mind. That never happened.
Vassal, you're not a noob.
Sorry. Hey, no, one of those does automated bumping and one doesn't.
You know what? Automated bumping is for noobs.
It's true.
Yep.
Well, the better thing to do is just never bump.
Right, exactly.
Just fly better.
Unless you're playing Awaken, then always bump.
This bump is ridiculous.
All right, get on with it, Jeremy. Come on, man. All right. Yeah, send it up.
So I wonder, Josh is being very particular about this bump. So Maybe he's worried about the Inquisitor being an arc here.
Maybe. Yeah, it's like...
That's what I'm assuming, because he probably did it 2 straight here.
Well, yeah, the Inquisitor is kind of like a little bit of boxing in right here. Especially depending on where this other jump master goes. Yeah, it's a bump in the shuttle, hopefully. Ooh, you better hope it's on the shuttle.
It'll be on the shuttle. There's no way it'll hit that rock.
Yeah? You sure?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. The way it's... Okay. You're right. The way the train tracks are.
the way the train goes. Next turn, though, that rock's going to be his friend. Maybe? There's a Jeremy hand in the way. Oh, he might be good.
Hard one, got it.
Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy.
Very, very, very by the skin of his teeth flying. Which, when you're in the top 16 of a regional, you've got to do. You've got to be willing to make these moves that.
And Guri's about to show him how it's done. You bank one and get a focus for everybody else. Yeah, well, she's got to clear because she needs to get a focus for everybody, right?
Yeah, but Guri has not been in this fight.
Well, you wouldn't either if you only had 3 hull left.
I wouldn't either if I had only 3 hull left and no green turns.
Right. Yeah, you got to focus this.
If any FFG employees are secretly listening, can we please?
Ooh, bold. I guess.
Going for probably landing range 1 of the Inquisitor here.
It's going to be close. Yeah, I could see that. Better hope it's range 1. Oh, I guess we can't.
Oops, just kidding.
No.
Deciding to go from the front instead.
Take it on the front.
Oh, yeah, then he'll have arc on Fel if Fel does the 2 straight bump here. Oh, flipping over the dial.
Oh, 3 straight. Oh, Inquisitor 3 straight.
Oh, did he get this block? That would be...
Is it on Fel? No, he's...
Oh, did he block himself on Fel? There's no way.
It's close.
There's a handsome player in the way of this move, so I can't really see it.
From Nafuk. I asked him for his hometown. He says Nafuk.
Yep.
This man.
No, so he does it. That is, wow, that is a real clutch maneuver.
Hey, but now
it looks super clutch for us, but he can just eye level the table.
Of course.
No problem.
But yeah, now Guri, we're gonna get the focus for everybody, unless he sees it and actually boosts and barrel rolls out.
That's a really bold boost barrel roll.
Well, I think it actually
taking the barrel roll.
Oh, aggressive. Trying to PS kill Guri. Maybe he did block Soontir, and he's afraid of the Guri shot.
He's not going to be an arc of Guri here.
No, but he's going to PS kill Guri because I think he's afraid that Soontir got blocked.
Yeah. The Inquisitor's going to be rolling. The best he can do is 3 hits, and Guri's got 3 hull.
Yeah, you're right, and he's going to get a focus. Yeah, you're
right. I have lost a Decimator.
No, push the proton rocket, sir.
Oh, they haven't been shot yet. All right, Guri. Ripperoni, Guri, don't.
Row raggy.
So he pushed. I didn't see a focus go down. Did you? Am I missing something? Did he not push?
Oh, there it is.
Oh, okay.
Push for a focus. He already has a lock on somebody else, I think. Yeah, one of the jump masters, but
okay.
So it's not going to be a focus target lock.
So yeah, he got the block on Fel.
He's got a PS kill Guri here, or Fel's in dire straits.
Yeah, a blocked Fel. Any dice going at a blocked Fel is scary.
Because that's a focus target lock from this. It's out of arc, but it's still focus target lock from a Zuckuss.
From a Zuckuss.
Oh my goodness.
Which you will need Palpatine to get yourself out of.
Yeah, absolutely.
You just will have to have it. Everybody gets focus tokens. You get a focus token. You get a focus token.
Thanks, Oprah.
No problem.
Oprah Mind Link.
All right. Oh. So the Inquisitors... Shh, everyone be very quiet while the rockets go off.
Focus. Oh, he's using Palp.
Oh, he's using
3 crits and a hit.
Oh, Guri. Guri, no.
Rip in peace, Guri. Yeah.
Is that 3 blanks from Guri?
3, enough blanks. Is what
That's enough.
3 crit. Okay, he dodged 1, so he took 3 crits.
1, 2, 3. Doesn't matter what they say.
One of them might be 0 damage.
Rolling
for the major explosion.
Extra dead Guri. I'll have my Guri done extra well. All right, Palpatine or
now this is target lock focus on the Inquisitor. Oh no, he's got a target lock on Fel. So you've got some shots coming back there.
Yeah, there's some scary shots.
Slightly
going
juicy.
On Fel here. That shot on the Fel,
Sorry about that, guys. I'm just breaking things.
Our telestrator gets 1 use and Ben just breaks it.
Yep. Money well spent.
So this is the shot on the Inquisitor. It looks like.
This is D Harmon 07, this is the most exciting hour of the back of 2 people's heads I've ever watched. Obviously, you've never been to a Jason Bourne movie in the theaters. But,
straight over my head.
Anyways.
Straight over it.
Did not let you go to the theaters to see Jason Bourne.
What?
Alright, anyways. This is a very exciting match. You were correct, D Harmon.
Door's opening for a second.
Oh, it's Tyler. Boo, Tyler. Did you win, Tyler?
I did.
Alright, Tyler won.
We got a local player in the top 8.
Top 8, alright. This is actually
Tyler,
really
who massively outplayed me and kicked me down to the salt mines 3-1, and then I screwed it up from there. But he made it.
What'd you play against, Tyler?
Palpaces.
Really?
What flavor?
Inquisitor, Cincture, Palpa Shuttle.
Wow, so initial.
Yeah, the list that I created.
Oh, so the stream is all glitchy. How many frames are we dropping here?
Let's take a look. Our stream is all glitchy. Interesting.
6.2% of frames.
So we're dropping a lot of frames at the moment, but it looks like we're picking back up. I'm going to let it run for another couple minutes. Remind me in a couple minutes if it's still glitchy, and I will restart it, but I'd really like to avoid that if possible.
This is really tense right now.
Yeah, our internet connection here is not as great as I would like it to be. Oh, more results.
More results. Did it say Tyler won? Yeah.
Yeah, I won. Yeah.
Thanks, Josh. All right. So, yeah, Tyler actually played Paylob.
Do you remember the name of the person you were playing? Not to put you on the spot.
He just showed it.
Yeah, but I didn't look at it.
Brian Love something?
Gunspeed?
Goodspeed.
Goodspeed?
Goodspeed, yeah.
Goodspeed.
Yeah.
Not Godspeed, Goodspeed.
Godspeed.
Godspeed.
But we're not biased commentators or anything. Don't be ridiculous.
All right. So, yeah, so Tyler was playing. Well, we go over your list a little bit, Tyler.
I played 2 Jump Masters.
What is Josh doing? He just comes up to us and starts waving.
Oh, Jeremy's taking a while with so he's going to wave at us. Anyways, Tyler.
So I'm playing double Jump Masters with Paylob. 2 contracted scouts, the usual U-boats. The only difference between my list is that I'm using Recon Specialist. I like it because the ability to basically always have the focus for defense.
Also, focus, get target lock, reroll, and then focus.
Yeah, I learned a very bad lesson.
I did put a damage on a Cincture Fella with an out-of-arc shot, specifically because I was like, roll. With just 2 focus, I'm like, roll, hit, blank, blank.
This is the Paylob that almost killed my Sunterfell with a primary weapon attack.
Cheeky.
I was not prepared for that level of disrespect.
Cheeky.
That Paylob primary almost got to paint a Sunterfell on it.
I would paint.
Yeah, like hang one down for like a little mini tiny stuff around there.
Yeah, you've got Sunterfell all target.
I think I just quit X-Wing at that point. It's like, this is awful. I'm done.
Okay, so I had it was out of arc. I was like, okay, Sunter, roll, hit, blank, blank. Spin target lock for nothing. Acquire target lock. Spin target lock. Reroll. Double eyeball. Spin second focus for 3 hits.
That's gross. Boo, Wendy.
And then you're making a
reacquire target lock.
Yes. Thanks for playing. Boo.
Speaking of outrageous action economy, more results.
Okay, Chuck with 3 Jump Masters has beat JT with the. That's the guy who beat us.
Yeah.
Ooh, revenge.
Revenge.
Oh,
Actually, he was a super good guy.
He was an awesome guy. The guy from Georgia, JT.
The guy who beat me first was a huge jerk, but the guy who beat me second was good.
Oh, Tyler?
Yeah, Tyler.
I hate that guy.
Yeah, that guy's a jerk.
I can't deny anything.
You didn't add another regionals to the war chest.
I know, man.
He
might.
I'm working on it.
Yeah. Wait, what am I talking about?
Come on, man.
I'm thinking JT. No, I'm just bad with names and thinking.
JT and
That's
Tyler
why I'm not in
really,
the top
really
16. I'm bad at thinking.
Watch it. Hard one until the right. Oh, no, it's not. It's a sloop.
Oh.
It's a sloop. It's blocked. Yes.
Maybe not.
Josh is like, nuh-uh, a little more to the left.
It's like we're scratching his back.
Look at that template hold
Oh,
down.
yeah.
Josh does not want that to happen.
Belt fed. No, it's not happening.
It's
no.
not happening. Oh, unfortunate.
Jeremy.
Does not clear.
All right. Well.
Train tracks coming back out. So if you could let me know in the chat how the stream quality is now. Our connection just got a lot better in the past couple of minutes. And we're not dropping nearly as many. Well, I say that, but when we dropped a full second of frames.
It's probably someone freaking streaming off of their Wi-Fi.
Well, we're on a different Wi-Fi.
Yeah, we're on
We're on the super secret Wi-Fi.
The super secret that no one knows about except for the people watching the stream now.
Yep. Also, everybody knows this guy's password to his phone.
He unlocked it with a nice tray. It was pretty good.
So if you guys need a new phone, you know where to go.
Yeah. I know Josh Curry's password. I will sell his phone.
Ooh, took a damage from a rock.
Yep.
Ooh.
Got rocked.
Who got rocked?
The
Jump Master bound.
Yeah,
the four-long
he
Jump
just flew
Master.
straight over it.
He's got 1 hole left actually.
It took us about halfway through this game to realize how the full combo for this worked.
Oh, it's so dumb.
For Mind Link? It turns out they all have focus actually.
And target locks now too.
Because
this guy is like perma-stressed, but he gets free focuses from Mind Link, and then he spends them and turns them into target locks. And then he uses the target locks to do his ordnance. It's dumb.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So Fel, does not have a shot. on
It's
the
okay. The
damage
Inquisitor
jump
has a range 1 shot.
He can probably barely.
Are you sure that's range 1? Wait, let me measure it. Hang on. Yeah, I'm gonna need this. So range
4:45 a.m. Where are you from, man?
That's
I could
Europe.
probably figure that out.
Yeah,
with,
that's like
with
England.
A little bit of Googling.
That's like not Earth standard.
That's range 1.
Yeah, that one is.
Where is my cursor? There we are. All right. So I'm gonna guess the Inquisitor. Something like that.
2.5.
Range. Yeah, looks about like range 1.
Range 1. Okay, cool.
No problem.
For the Inquisitor? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's range 1.
It's, just barely.
Needs more payload.
Oh,
Why
Central
is the
European
Emperor
time.
not dead yet?
Poland. Okay.
Poland.
Poland. Welcome, Poland. It's not.
Welcome?
It's not. Okay. 4:45 a.m. That is not time to go to bed.
Yeah, no,
that's time to
wake
watch
up.
more X-wing.
Yeah.
You have 3 more rounds after this to watch.
3 more. It's gonna be a long night.
Yeah.
Man, back in the StarCraft days.
Okay, the picture pauses about every 2 seconds. Audio is good. Tried it on both Roku and
Yeah, it's definitely on our end. So I'm gonna let it run for the duration of this game, and then try to clean it up afterwards. I don't want to kick anyone off that's watching it now. And also, it's a little finicky to run streams on Wi-Fi, so I'm terrified to touch it. Yeah. Things aren't moving much, so sorry about the stream quality, but I'd rather give you a picture than nothing at all.
It's just a very slow-moving picture.
Yes. But yeah, back in the StarCraft days, tournaments started at like 3 in the morning. You'd wake up at Korean time, and it's time to watch tournaments. Or playing them. That was rough.
Korean time.
Ooh, that range
All right.
1.
There it
Yeah,
is.
there's the range 1 shot. So this Josh is on mop-up duty now.
Yeah.
Good. I can beat more.
Because now
I can beat more bases list.
without
Just farm them all day.
So far, I
he
fought
next
3
in your
in
bracket?
bases.
Is he next in your bracket?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I fought 3 in bases all day and crushed all.
It's working a little better now, he says. So.
Okay. Yeah, if it starts working a little better, also let me know, and then I'm not going to restart it because, again, I'm scared of our Wi-Fi.
Murder fell, 2 hits, hit crit. Okay, so now without mind link, this guy never gets actions ever
No,
again.
this is an actionless jump master.
He sure has a lot of stress.
He
Yeah,
has
Zuckuss will do that to you.
one Zuckuss reroll caused a total of like 8 stress to the list.
What?
6?
Well, it was 6 stress. So it cost 4 to him.
Yep.
Because he made Suture reroll all 4 guys, and then 1 to each of the other guys.
Nice.
So, you're reaching for the pin. Are we about to get a beautiful drawing?
I don't know.
I don't. It's very hard to tell straight where jump masters are going to go because it's literally like half the board.
Right. So somewhere. Oh, where's my little?
Oh, just right on it. There you are.
Ah. So somewhere, probably. Oh goodness.
Now he's looping again.
Probably in this vicinity somewhere.
Yep, around there.
Somewhere.
He's going to hit a rock if he goes there, sir.
He's fine. He's dash, right?
The stream is still 200 times better than the SoCal. Oh, I'm sorry they had trouble. It can be really hard to get a stream running from a venue because everyone wants to use if you're on the store Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to use the same Wi-Fi you do.
We did have a dice tray cam, but that cam did not work very well, and it was also more of a strain on our Wi-Fi.
Well, it was very hard to fit. I was setting up different overlays for us. There was initially a dice tray in the bottom left to match the Atomic Empire logo on the right, but it was just not big enough to be able to see
Right.
the dice clearly. And on top of that, whenever I tried to load the dice cam tray, OBS would crash. So that was a significant downside to attempting to run it.
So instead, no pausing anymore. So instead what we do is we have microphones on the table. We can hear what they say when they call out how many hits they have. And also we pay attention so we know the damage.
Well, let's not get carried away.
To a reasonable degree.
We pay a reasonable amount of attention.
Suture's
We're
got
better
one
than
damage
like
on him.
Twitch Tuesday, but
Yeah.
not by a lot.
Whoa. Boo.
What?
Twitch Tuesday.
What?
Yeah, you calling out Aaron Utley on that?
No, I'm saying like we pay more attention to the game than Twitch
Oh,
Tuesday
the Twitch
does.
Tuesday, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have
Twitch
Watermelon.
Tuesday is awesome.
We don't
it's
have-
just there's a conversation in an unrelated game in front of it, and it's hilarious.
We don't have Watermelon Crystal Light?
No.
No.
We don't have suspicious red cups. We should get suspicious, except they serve alcohol.
They serve alcohol,
So
yeah.
we could get actual red cups. Oh, and the Inquisitor's gonna. The
Getting that
Inquisitor's
range 1 shot.
gonna shoot at actual range 1. And that U-boat still has Zuckuss on it. It's
He's already-
still scary.
Yeah. But
Yeah, he's not interested in being an arc
well,
carrier.
and yeah, Inquisitor's already blown his load, so he doesn't really care about
That's
being
lewd.
range 1, so.
Don't do it, Twitch chat. Behave.
White.
Oh, first time Atomic Empire is having commentary. Well, you know what? That's because we're awesome.
Yep. Is that John? I saw the moderator symbol. Was like, what? I think that's his Atomic Empire
Taste?
forum. Yeah. I think it's Pocket Aces.
Oh. Paul Heaver says he had some watermelon crystal light today. Aaron, so tasty.
Useful feedback. Thank you.
I had some. We'll see. I had some Coors Banquet at Atomic Empire. So tasty.
Yeah, wait. What? Oh my God, guys! All right.
That's all me, by the way.
This is all you monster we have.
There's a stack
Coors
of cans.
Banquet,
There's a stack of cans.
Red Bull, Coke Zero. What's going on?
There's a stack of cans in this and an empty bag of trail mix in this cave they put us in for this Twitch. It was an absolute.
How are you
cave.
alive? My diet today has been
a solid diet of Tic Tacs.
Yeah.
Oh, good night. Yes. Yeah. Sorry.
No
sorry,
rebels in top 8. Well,
are there no rebels? Have we confirmed?
I mean, I'm gonna trust the guy in Twitch chat.
Yeah.
I'll believe whatever
seems
the
like he
internet
knows
tells
what
me. That seems correct though. I believe yeah, I can't because we got all the results as they came in. Is this the last game being played then? Yeah, no
Yeah,
rebels.
I think so.
All the rebel scum got kicked to the curb.
Good.
Yes, yes.
Now your failure.
No
is
more
complete.
terrorists.
That's what you get for blowing up our Death Star.
I know, right? The Death Star did nothing
Screw
wrong.
you
Alderaan
guys.
shot first.
Right.
We got a rogue thing on the screen. Just getting rid of that. Oh no! I'm drawing on the screen. Oh my God! Rookie telestrator operation. No! Stop it!
Stop.
I'm just trying to get the cursor
What
off the
doing?
screen. There we go. Problem solved.
Well,
No, I don't want to go to Paul Heaver's profile. Stop it. There we go.
Our illustrator's stuck, with you, Paul. We're sorry about that. If you get weird friend requests from pens, don't accept them. All right.
So sorry for not being super on topic for the game, but as everyone's
We're
watching the
super on
stream knows, this is the odds of Jeremy pulling this out are like comically
unfortunate.
slim.
Oh, okay. Okay, so deck lists. Deck lists. Are they called
Deck
deck
lists.
lists? Squad sheets. Okay.
Squad
Squad
sheets.
lists.
Man,
Creepy.
look- I don't know. It's just a telestrator pin. It just wants to be friends. I don't see
Yeah.
what the big deal is.
It was rogue, and it started clicking on everything.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So Shane's he already has the elimination bracket rounds up there. That's outrageous. Somebody's gonna need to give him like replacement hands because he's been entering data all day. What are you doing over here?
Trying to get rid of all the little orange lines everywhere.
Oh, I got you. Are they gone?
I tried to control A and delete.
All right, let's do it.
No, it didn't work.
Oh no, I'm saving. I'm making it
This
worse.
was the last thing.
All right,
to do.
here's some noise. Control A, delete.
Okay, there we
there
go.
we
It's
go.
good. It's all better.
I would give some information as to how our telestrator works, but honestly, it's the biggest hack I've ever seen. I'm gonna have to ask somebody that is better at telestrating things.
John Madden.
I have to ask John Madden a better way to do it.
I don't know if Madden gives advice these days.
I think
If it's about Brett Favre, he does. That man loves Brett Favre more than Jonathan loves Corin.
Oh, it's not some guy telling us the Rebels were completely out. Is there? Oh, yeah, it was. I was thinking it was John for a second there. They will always be deckless to you. Played Magic too long. That's acceptable.
Yeah.
I'll allow it. I really like that at no point in the game did Jeremy say that this scout is just going to be stressed forever. Let's just like give him a pile of 3 and call it good.
Nope.
He's like, no, we got it. This is fine.
We have to. We must. It's like.
It's like when you play Tycho. It's like
you ran your stress hog at regionals last year. I think it was Jeremy Howard versus Tyler Barnett, and Tyler had a stat. He just had a corner of the table that was his stress pile.
I ended the game with 27 stress on it.
if it got
27 stress on a
27
Y
stress
wing.
on it. Did you win?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
27 stress on a Y wing. One, Jeremy, how did you let that Y wing live that long? Shame.
Because how do you turn around? You're stressed forever.
Shame, Jeremy. Shame. And 2, 27 stress seems a little bit ludicrous. A little bit overkill.
Well, maybe if it was like a stress hog in Tycho at range 3. And you're just like piling it on both ways.
I think the most I've ever brought Tycho to was like 44.
Yeah, there you go. Did you have like a little
that was
bucket behind him just full of stress?
That was pre-rage, people. That was
Rage. Rage is cheating. Rage push.
EI.
Yeah, there we
Rage
go.
push EI.
So it looks like Jeremy taking the concession. Or maybe it just died.
I mean, yeah,
He just died. Range
just
1,
died.
he had 1 health left.
Yep.
All right.
That was a Soontir at range 1.
Good game from both of these guys.
Yeah,
good showing from both of these guys. So for all of you who say that U-boats are the only way to run Jump Masters, this man just made top 16 with MindLink. Take notes, people.
What's your excuse?
At a 112 player tournament, too.
Yes, exactly. How much time we got?
4 minutes left in the
4
round,
minutes,
but
so
I think this is the last game.
So top 8 will probably be in about 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah,
like
we'll give the players like 10, 15 minutes to set up and everything. There's only 8 players left, so it won't take long.
You guys get time? Go make a cup of tea, something like that.
I think I need to add another Chris Allen to my nickname.
Yeah, you need that. And maybe like internal, just nested quotes.
Yeah.
Do loop.
We got a lot of space at the bottom.
Just a do loop of quotes.
Yeah.
Do it.